Welcome to another edition of Mind, Body, and Spirit. I'm your host, registered dietitian Karen Kowalix. Coming up on today's program, want to eat healthier but lack the time and motivation? Plant-based entrees are now available at your doorstep. I'll talk with the owners of a new vegan meal delivery service. And does cold weather hamper your workouts? I'll have details on a new phone app that will help keep you accountable. And finally, you may have noticed a new brand of milk in your local dairy case. The owner of Origin Milk is here to talk about the benefits of A2 milk. All that plus my health tip segment coming up next on Mind, Body, and Spirit.
It's a healthy start to a new day. It's a healthy start to a new day. It's a healthy start to a new day. It's a healthy start to a new day.
When our next guest would visit family and friends in Northeast Ohio, they struggled to maintain their plant-based diet. They didn't feel they could find healthy grab-and-go meals that also tasted good. So assuming there might be others in the same predicament, Ray Liu and Mary McCann relocated from San Francisco and started a business delivering ready-made vegan meals, and they're here to share our story. Welcome to the program.
We're happy to be here. Thank you.
So give us a little history. Did you grow up eating vegan? How'd you come up with this idea?
So, no, I grew up eating a lot of vegetables. My parents grew up in a village in China, so they couldn't really afford to eat meat. So growing up, they cooked a lot of vegetables for my sister and I. And Mary and I, we've grown up eating really healthy overall. In our previous job in San Francisco, we were working these incredibly long hours. And that's when we started developing these poor eating habits. We're getting takeout all the time. And that's one of the reasons why we left the job in the first place. We decided to leave, and we didn't have a plan B at the time. We wanted to do something different. So we bought a one-way ticket to Thailand and just traveled for about 6 months. And we had these incredible experiences, camping in the rainforest, in the Amazon jungle, going to meditation retreats. And it was just this incredibly humbling and inspiring experience for us. So with Sprintly, one thing the trip reminded us was that we have one life to live, and we should spend that time doing something that we really care about. So when we came across this convenient, healthy food issue, we figured that we're inspired to start Sprintly and do it ourselves.
And we could use it here in Northeast Ohio, certainly.
Yeah.
Mary, how does the program work?
So it's very simple. It's a weekly subscription service. So the way it works is that our clients go on our website, look at the meal plans they have. They sign up for one of the meal plans, and after that, they go on our website, look at the menu, which changes every single week, pick and choose which meals they would like. And after that, we deliver the meal straight to their home. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about some of the meals. That's the good stuff. What do we have here?
This dish right here, it's our zucchini pesto pasta, and there's these Italian garbanzo medallions on top. So the zucchinis, they're all organic. They're sourced actually from a farmer very close by in Warren, Ohio. And we use zucchini sometimes instead of pasta because lower carbs, higher fiber. And then on top you have this pesto that we make in-house. Basil, spinach, lemon juice. The spinach is packed full of iron, and lemon juice is packed full of vitamin C. And vitamin C really brings out the absorption of iron. So we're always thinking about how to make our meals more nutritious.
You know, I tried one of these meals with the zucchini noodles. And they tasted, it came in a container, and I put it in the microwave for a few seconds, and it tasted so fresh. Did you blanch them, or how do you keep them tasting so fresh, or is that just a raw zucchini?
No, they're raw. We think that letting the ingredients speak for themselves, keeping it simple, the flavors really come out, especially with the sauce on top.
Mary, what about this other dish we have here?
So this is our gluten-free penne with a bean-packed marinara, and it has some cashew parm sprinkled on top of it. So the penne is actually a green lentil penne, so it's higher in protein. The beans, great source of iron, and they also are low in the glycemic index, so they keep you energized all day long. And my favorite part is the cashew parm that you can sprinkle on top. And for someone that likes to eat Parmesan, regular Parmesan, you probably can't even tell the difference.
What's in it? Is it just nuts ground up, roasted, or?
So it's actually cashews, basil, some nutritional yeast, lemon juice, and a few other things. But we try to keep everything very simple.
How do you come up with ideas for the recipes? I know you were telling me before you weren't a vegan you are currently not a vegan,
Yeah.
but you like plant-based. How do you come up with the ideas?
Yeah, so we just get inspiration from everywhere. And we're currently working with a very talented plant-based chef that works in high-end dining, so we're very excited to have him. And additionally, we also focus on nutrition. That is a huge component of our meals. So we also work with dietitians and a doctor focused on plant-based nutrition to make sure that all of our meals are honestly nutritious, because Ray and I found that when we went to restaurants or grocery stores, a lot of times, things would say healthy, but it didn't have a lot of meaning to it because you look at the label, you look at the ingredient lists, and it wasn't actually healthy. So we want to create something that is honestly nutritious.
And who have been your customers? I know you're a relatively new business, and you said that you're practically sold out. Who are buying these meals?
We have a broad range of clients. We have vegans, we have vegetarians, pescatarians. A lot of our clients are omnivores who are just trying to eat healthier, trying to transition to eating more plant-based. And we think that's a great thing because the majority of Americans, they're not eating enough vegetables these days. And that's the reason why we're plant-based, because we do think that if we're able to offer something that's convenient and really nutritious, then we can have a much bigger impact with healthy eating in our country.
One of the things I noticed when I tried a few of the meals is that I felt so full. The portion is a good size, but if you're eating, something that maybe is a fast food meal, sometimes you feel hungry afterwards. And I'm like, the ingredients were so filling.
Yeah, we want to make sure that our clients are not overly full, but they are satisfied with the meals that they're eating. So we always tell them that they're able to eat really healthy, nutritionally dense ingredients, so they don't need to worry about overeating either.
And you do get a lot of vegetables with these, so if you
Definitely.
are trying to add vegetables, a couple of these meals will do the trick. What are your future plans for this business? I know right now you're in Cleveland and Akron area. What are the future plans for the business?
So from the start with Sprintly, our mission has been to spread health and create happiness. So we never want location to prevent anyone from having access to convenient, honestly healthy meals. So by the end of 2016, we plan on shipping throughout the state of Ohio. And next year, our plan is to ship through parts of the Midwest, East Coast, and part of the South as well, and eventually serve the entire country. Because we think that this is a need everywhere. And one day, we'll love to be known as the Amazon of healthy food.
And are the ingredients, do you have a goal to keep them local, or where do you get your ingredients?
A lot of the ingredients, we get it from purveyors who are focused on sourcing organically. There are times that it's difficult to get organic ingredients. So in those situations, we just focus on getting the freshest and most nutritious ingredients possible.
So how can people, I know there's some viewers out there thinking that they want to sign up for this. How can they reach you if they want more information?
So they can go to our website at sprintly.com or email us at hello@sprintly.com or call us at 216-282-6150. And of course, we're on Facebook and Instagram as well.
Wonderful. So nice to meet you guys.
Great
Yeah,
meeting you.
thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
We'll be right back with more Mind, Body, and Spirit.
So they say it's a man's world? Well, I don't see anybody's name on it. While they were out doing their thing, we slowly changed all that. We changed all that. Today, women can do anything men can do. And there's one thing we're even better at.
Looking to avoid feeding his children processed food led our next guest to a career selling milk. Adrian Boda, owner of Origin Milk, a company that specializes in dairy products which come from Guernsey cows, joins us. This less common breed of cow produces a different nutritional profile than most brands you'll find in the dairy case. He joins us to explain more. Welcome to the program, Adrian.
Thank you.
So I didn't realize the type of cow made a difference. Can you explain that to our audience?
It does indeed. So not all cows are the same, certainly not anymore in this highly industrialized dairy world that we live in. And many different breeds of cows produce milk in different ways. And essentially what's happened in the US is most cows have, since the 50s, 60s, even going back to the 40s, have been modified both genetically and physiologically to be not so much cows, but production facilities and to produce milk and large quantities of milk that is not natural, not normal. The Guernsey cow is one of the last breed of so-called heritage cows. It's called the heritage cows because it is as I mentioned, one of the few breeds that has not been modified genetically or physiologically, and the breed stands as it was essentially when cows were first domesticated. And so the kind of cow makes a difference primarily because of human intervention. And the Guernsey cow, as I mentioned, has not been modified either genetically or physiologically. So the milk that these cows produce is very different than other milk and is indeed superior to other cows' milk.
And how is it different? How does it compare to regular milk that we see, most commonly in the grocery store?
Yeah, one really important distinction is between conventional and organic milk. But when you talk about these Guernsey cows, it's really essentially beyond organic. Of course, our cows are not given growth hormones or antibiotics. They're given non-GMO feed, and they pasture for most of the year as much as is possible at our 2 farms in Amish country. But it's really above and beyond just talking about organic. It's that their stomachs are different, and their stomachs are as they used to be when cows were first domesticated. Their udders have not grown to be larger to be able to produce more milk, and so they produce a quality milk. What that means is that the milk comes out naturally in a golden hued color. It's called the golden Guernsey color. This milk is not white, it's an off-white, and that's indeed how all mammals' milk should be without human and science intervention. The milk is naturally 5% milk fat or more, and that's the good milk fat for you. Other milk that you see on the shelves is on average processed to be 3.6% milk fat. Ours is not processed, and it's 5% or more milk fat. That's the good milk fat that has 33% more vitamin D, 25% more vitamin A. The milk naturally has 15% more calcium, 12% more protein, 300% more omega-3. It really is milk as it should be, as it once was before human intervention.
Now, you mentioned the creamy color, and I know when I actually found this at the mustard seed, and that's how we connected. I gave it to my son, and he's like, "Is this okay to drink?" Because it was non-homogenized milk, and there is a little bit of consumer education that has to go on because you're not sure, is it spoiled? It didn't taste spoiled, but it looked different. Can you explain that? The taste, the look?
So yeah, that's one of the, so there are 3 different, there's 3 things that make origin milk unique. One is the breed of cows that it comes from. 2, the milk that is produced is a little slightly different taste. It tastes almost sweet and rich and wholesome. The reaction we get when we sample at the stores, as people of a certain age say, "This reminds me of milk as it was when it was delivered on my front door." And indeed, that's the throwback. This milk is rich in flavor, rich in vitamins and nutrients, and the color is actually a fantastic thing. Most people will look at it and say, "Oh wow, that's cool. I understand that that's the natural color, not this white out, whitened milk color that's not natural." And one thing that we haven't talked about is the fantastic component of Guernsey cows is the genetics behind it. So we mentioned that cows have been changed physiologically and also genetically. Well, one of the great things about Origin A2 Guernsey milk is this A2 protein. And the story is a fascinating one from both genetically and nutritionally. What happens is that all milk is, all mammalian milk naturally comes with this A2 milk protein. But when we started domesticating cows thousands of years ago, and more recently when we started genetically modifying cows, we saw a changeover, a mutation that occurred to change one of the amino acids that make up the protein, to change it from the A2 milk protein, the natural milk protein, to what's known as the A1 milk protein. Why that's significant is that our bodies, humans, were not made to process the A1 milk protein. And so when we see the rise in the switch from A2 to A1 on a graph over time, we also see things like lactose intolerance and all kinds of different diseases related to the things we eat increase. And so what's interesting is that between 60 and 80% of people who are lactose intolerant can drink our A2 Guernsey milk without a problem. Not because it has anything to do with lactose, but because people have the symptoms that they think is lactose intolerance when in fact they have an A1 intolerance and they're just not aware of it because of that consumer education piece that you mentioned.
You're obviously very passionate about this. I know you told me you're not a scientist. How did this happen? How did you become a milk salesperson?
Just sort of as you mentioned, we were looking for great options for our children. My wife and I started a local ice cream and yogurt shop, and we were working with farms in Ohio's great Amish community, close to Millersburg. And as we started to make connections, and we've always been very interested in nutrition and learn more about the breed of cows and cow's milk and understanding that's not all made the same. And we really just had a passion for this and thought we should really bottle this milk and bring it to the masses. It's considered by many, many farmers, those that have Guernseys or others, as the premium milk. The Waldorf Astoria used to run ads that you can find in the 20s, 30s, and 40s saying we feature Guernsey milk. It's really, really just a fascinating, high-quality, nutritious milk that tastes great, and we thought others should have access to this.
And where can we find it? I know you have other products too. You said you have chocolate milk and a few other products. Where are they sold?
Right now you can find it at all Heinen's stores in Northeast Ohio. You can find it at the mustard seed stores, as you mentioned. It's coming on the shelves at Whole Foods in the next couple of days. It is on the shelves at Giant Eagle Market districts throughout Northeast Ohio and a number of other small, medium-sized local grocery stores.
And how can people reach you if they want more information?
OriginMilk.com is the place to go. You'll find out much more about our milk, about Origin's A2 Guernsey milk, whether it's the whole milk, the 2%, the chocolate milk, the butter that we have, the heavy cream, half and half, and just the portfolio of products. You can find out more just on our website or by connecting with us on social media at Facebook, Origin Milk on Facebook, or through Instagram.
Wonderful. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing the future of this milk as it spreads across the country. Thank you so much for being with us, Adrian. We'll be right back with more Mind, Body, and Spirit.
Did you find it? Elbows up, you're
You taught him how to hit a baseball,
looking just like that. Say hi!
how to hit a receiver,
Nice.
the strike zone, the net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time have you spent teaching him what not to hit?
As the temperatures drop, motivation to exercise may also fall. Joining us today is Melissa Kaz from Anytime Fitness in Sagamore Hills with some details on a new phone app that may help clients with sticking with their workouts this winter. Welcome to the program, Melissa. So, fitness apps are so popular right now. I was really excited when I heard about your app because, the apps for running are out there. There's the food tracking apps. There's the Fitbit counting steps. What is unique about the Anytime Fitness app?
What is so unique with the Anytime Fitness virtual training app is our clients and members will have access to a library of thousands of pre-designed workouts, very user-friendly. You can use simple keyword searches such as weight loss, bodybuilding, office stretches. So it's very user-friendly. Not only will they have access to that, but they can communicate with a trainer, or what we like to call coaches, in real time. It goes straight to their phone, like a text message.
So there's some accountability there with your trainer. If they said, hey, I sent you this workout, did you do it? They can kind of interact.
Absolutely. And when a workout is not completed, we will know about it just because we are sent notifications when a workout is completed, so we can congratulate the member and client for their success and ask for feedback on what did you like, what did you not like, so then we can provide an even better workout next time.
Now, I know this is a new app that Anytime Fitness is rolling out. Who do you foresee using the app?
I foresee everyone using it. I think it'll be very, very beneficial for people that are intimidated to go to the gym, that are intimidated by trainers or coaches, but then also people that are currently working out and just want to take it to the next level.
And personal training can sometimes be costly if you want to do it 3 or 4 times a week. Could someone maybe sign up for personal training with a coach at your gym and then do it from home, or how would that work?
Absolutely. With this app, we're trying to make it easy for our members and clients to exercise in the gym and outside the gym, especially with winter right around the corner. With the app, you are sent pre-designed workouts specifically for you straight to your phone. Each exercise has a video and explanation of how to use it, or how to perform the exercise correctly and effectively, so you're safe.
Now, how would your trainer know if you actually did the exercise you sent?
Each exercise or workout, there's a timer on it. You start the timer.
You start the timer and it goes, what, 30 minutes or so? Or?
Absolutely. It tracks the rest time and the workout time, and once it is completed, it gets sent to the coach so we know exactly what was or was not completed.
I also noticed when you sent me the app, it had a section for whether or not you actually went to the gym. How does it track whether I'm in Anytime Fitness exercising?
It simply one of two ways. It's one, when you scan at the door, your key fob that gets you in 24 hours a day notifies us that you're inside the club. But then also with the app, there's a check-in button that you select.
That you can check in, kind of like a Facebook check-in?
Exactly.
So do you have any success stories from anybody using this app? I know it's relatively new. Have people been trying it out, and what comments have you gotten on it?
Well, it is extremely new. Virtual training in general is new to the market. In all of our test markets, it's been extremely successful. However, we're launching it November 1st. So we've definitely talked about it. We have a lot of members that are excited about it, but we haven't got there yet. Starting November 1st, we will.
Now, Melissa, I know your gym is open 24 hours a day, and that's one of the things I love about it, because you can exercise anytime. That's why it's called Anytime Fitness, so you can always get those workouts in this winter. What if I'm a person who just does not like technology? Are there any other ways I could keep myself motivated?
Absolutely. Well, one, with the app, if someone is not technology friendly, we can actually print out the workouts at the club or send it via email to make that easy. But then also we have just, the past 2 months, launched a Belly Rewards program, or a part of the Belly Rewards program. It is just like it says, it's a rewards program that every time you come in, you get 5 points. As these points accumulate, you can trade them in for t-shirts, gym bags, gift cards to local restaurants, other merchants. We're just trying to thank people for using the membership, and it's really helped with getting people in the gym, because that next 5 points could be something really exciting.
And I always say, as a personal trainer myself, the hardest part is showing up on fitness.
Absolutely.
Once you're there, you're good. The hardest part is actually making it there. Well, thank you so much, Melissa. And how can people reach you before we go if they want more information? What's the best way to reach you?
Yeah, best way is just to go to our website, anytimefitness.com, and search for the closest location to you.
Thanks so much.
Thanks.
We'll be right back with more Mind, Body, and Spirit.
Body language can tell you all sorts of things. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. Face drooping, arm weakness, speech difficulty. Time to call 911 and get them to a hospital immediately. Learn the body language and spot a stroke fast.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore. And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up, impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought, and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
In today's health tip segment, I thought I would talk about the importance of eating the rainbow when it comes to fruits and vegetables. This is because each different color you'll find on fruits and vegetables is a different phytonutrient, and they're providing important nutrients to our health. One source of a variety of different colors is with rainbow carrots, and they are in season right now, so you may have seen them in the produce section of your local grocery store. You may not be aware that carrots come in other colors than orange. We have purple, red, yellow, and white. And today I'm going to talk about the nutrients found in these different varieties of carrots. So purple carrots get their color from anthocyanins. This is the same powerful antioxidant compound found in blueberries. And studies have found that these blue and purple pigments may help improve memory, enhance vision, protect against heart attacks, act as powerful anti-inflammatories. And just one thing to note is the purple carrots are actually orange on the inside. Purple on the outside, orange on the inside. There are red carrots, and red carrots contain lycopene, the same compound responsible for the redness of tomatoes. Studies have found that people who eat a diet rich in lycopene have a lower risk of getting cancer than those who do not eat a lycopene-rich diet. So it's thought to also help prevent heart disease by potentially decreasing bad cholesterol. Yellow carrots contain lutein, which are a carotenoid, which is great for vision and also the prevention of macular degeneration. And they also can protect against atherosclerosis. Lutein is a compound found in many fruits and vegetables. It's a smaller amount in carrots. Some of the highest sources of lutein can be found in your green leafy vegetables, such as spinach and kale, broccoli, and corn, but you can still get some from yellow carrots. Orange carrots are the ones that we see all year round in the grocery store. They also, right now there's studies going on to research a component, a phytonutrient in orange carrots that may help fight colon cancer. So in general, when we're looking at any variety of carrots, if we have 1 cup of sliced carrots or about 12 baby carrots, they're very low in calorie, only 50 calories, and they are an excellent source of vitamin A and vitamin K. Vitamin A is very important for eye health, and vitamin K is important for bone health. It interacts with calcium to give you some strong bones. Carrots are also a good source of fiber. You're going to get about 3.5 grams per cup, and a good source of vitamin C, which is an important antioxidant and cancer fighter. And it's a good source of potassium. Potassium in the diet is important for regulating blood pressure. And here in the United States, when we have our diet so high in sodium, we want to take in potassium to kind of help counterbalance that effect. So besides the numerous health benefits that you can get from eating rainbow carrots, they also add some color and appeal to salads and soups, and any way you use orange carrots, you can use the rainbow carrot. So use them as you will and eat up. They're in the grocery store right now. Well, that's it for today's show. I'm Karen Kowalik for Mind, Body, and Spirit, reminding you to eat more whole foods, keep moving, and stay positive. We will see you next time.